Hello everyone, welcome to Pabbly Connect. Today in this video, we are going to integrate two software applications, Shopify and Thanks.io. So the use case here is, whenever a new order is placed in Shopify, automatically create recipients in Thanks.io. Now let us know what these two software applications are all about. So Shopify is an e-commerce platform where you can set up your online store and sell your products, whereas Thanks.io is a cloud-based direct mail platform. The issue here is that Shopify and Thanks.io don't have any integration between them, and that is why we are going to use Pabbly Connect. So Pabbly Connect is an integration software which will help you to transfer data from Shopify to Thanks.io. The best part here is you don't require any knowledge of coding. So let me show you this on my screen. Okay, so here I am at Google. And now I will go to this URL section over here and I'm going to type pabbly.com. Okay, so this is the website of Pabbly, and now I will hover over this product section from here and I'm going to click on connect. Okay, so now I am going to sign into my account. Okay, so now because I have already signed into my account, that is why I am here. You can also sign up for free and create your free account in just 2 minutes. Here, I would like to mention one more thing. You can try out this integration in Pabbly Connect absolutely free. So if you want, you can create your account right now and set up your own automation. The link is available in the description box below the video. Okay, so now I will scroll down and here at Connect, I am going to click on Access Now. Okay. So this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect, and now we are going to create a new workflow by clicking on this button over here. Okay, so now I'm going to give a name to this workflow and I'm going to name it as Shopify Integrations. Create. Okay, so now here in Choose App, first I am going to choose Shopify. Okay. Now in trigger event, according to our workflow, whenever a new order is created in Shopify will be our trigger event over here. So new order. So now you can see we have various trigger events available. You can select whichever trigger event you prefer. And if you don't get the trigger event of your choice, you can contact our team at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. Now I'm going to click on new order. Okay. So now you might have a question in your mind that what is this term called trigger? Let me explain you that automation runs on the concept of triggers and actions. It is all about when something happens, do this. For example, when a sale happens, send an email. In our case, whenever a new order is created in Shopify will be a trigger event over here. So now when you come down here, you can see this term called webhook URL. So webhook is an essential way to get data from an external software at Pabbly's end. So this webhook helps you to build a connection between the trigger software application and Pabbly Connect. So here, after choosing the app and choosing the trigger event, what we do is we copy this webhook URL from here and we go and paste it inside the trigger software application, which is Shopify over here. Okay, so now you can see the instructions are written over here. You can just follow them carefully. So now I'm going to go to my Shopify account. Okay, so this is my Shopify account over here. Now I'm going to click on the settings over here and you can see this notification. So I'm going to click on notifications. Okay, now I'm going to scroll down and here you can see webhooks. So I'm going to create a webhook over here. Okay, so event here is order creation. So I am going to click on order creation. Let us search for it. You can see order creation. Okay, format will be JSON URL. So here you have to paste the webhook URL that you got from Pabbly Connect. I'll just copy it and I am going to paste it. Webhook API version will remain same. Save webhook. Okay, so we have successfully created a webhook and we have saved it. Now I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and here I am going to click on capture webhook response. So now it is waiting for webhook response. That means now whenever a new order will be created in Shopify, Pabbly Connect will capture the data. So now I'm going to go to my Shopify and here you can see online store. So I'm going to open it in new tab. Okay, so now I'm going to click on catalog and I am going to buy a camera. Okay, now I'll buy it. So now here contact information, I'm going to enter a contact information here. So the email is going to be emily15@gmail.com. Okay, first name Emily, last name Chloe, company I'll put here TVS, address E24 10 number Market, Arera Colony, city Bhopal, state Madhya Pradesh, pin code. Okay, phone. Okay, now continue to shipping. Okay, so now I'm going to continue to payment. Okay, so now in card number I'm going to write 1. Name on card, I'll write here Bogus Gateway. I'm here doing a test card payment. Expiry date. Okay, security code. Okay, pay now. Okay, so we have successfully created an order here in Shopify. You can see we have bought Canon EOS 1500D digital SLR camera. Okay, so now let's go to Pabbly Connect. Okay, so you can see Pabbly Connect has already captured the data over here. The email is here, created date, updated, okay. If you go down, you can see the amount is also here. So we have successfully finished our first step integration here. Now I'm going to save it. Okay. Okay, so now let's begin with our second step integration where we are going to integrate Thanks.io and Pabbly Connect. So I'm going to click on this plus button over here. Okay, so now in choose app, I am going to choose Thanks.io. This one over here. Okay, now in action event, according to our workflow, whenever a new order is placed in Shopify, we want to create recipient in Thanks.io. That is why create a recipient will be our action event over here. Now you can see we have various action events available. You can select whichever action event you want according to your workflow. And if you don't get the action event of your choice, you can contact our team at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. So now I'm going to click on create a recipient because this is our action event over here. Okay, so now I'm going to click on connect with Thanks.io. Okay, create new or select existing credentials. So if you have any existing credentials, it will be displayed over here. But here I don't have any. That is why I am going to click on new credentials. Okay, so here it is asking us for the access token. You can read the instructions. You can find your access token by login to your Thanks.io account. After login, click on the cog wheel in the top right corner to open settings. Go to API access. Under personal access tokens, you can create. So I'll go to my Thanks.io account. So here is my Thanks.io and this is the dashboard. So here you can see the settings option over here. So now I'm going to click on API access over here. Okay, so now I'll just scroll down and here you can see personal access tokens. So I'm going to add an access token over here. I'll name it as Shopify order to Thanks.io recipients. Okay, I'll create it. Okay, so we have our personal access token over here. You can see I'll just copy it. I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to paste it. So now this access token is going to help us to build a connection between Thanks.io and Pabbly Connect. I'll just save it. Okay, so now here we have some empty fields and we have to fill the information that we have got from our webhook response. So we'll just map these details. First is mailing list. So here you can see it is showing me the options of the mailing list that are already created in Thanks.io. If I go to my Thanks.io account, I'll close this. I'll go to my mailing list over here. So you can see I have these 3 mailing lists over here. If you want, you can also create a new mailing list. So I'm going to add a list over here. I am going to name it as Shopify orders for recipients. Save. Okay, so you can see I have successfully created this list for Shopify orders for recipients. I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and here I'm just going to refresh this once. Okay, So now you can see our list is over here, Shopify orders for recipients. I'll just click on it. Okay. So now name. Here you have to add the recipient name. So I'll just map the name. You can see Emily is over here. So I am going to map both first name and last name together in one field. First name, I'll give a space. Last name. Okay, so Pabbly Connect gives you this unique feature where you can map both first name and last name together in one field. Now address, we'll just map the address. We have it here. Okay, city. Okay. Postal code, that is the zip code. I'm going to add it over here. Country. Okay. Birthday is not required. If you want to create any custom field, you can just create it here. Now I'm going to save and send test request. Okay, so we have got our API response. That means we have successfully finished our integration of Shopify and Thanks.io. I'll just save this once. Okay, so now let's go to Thanks.io and see if a new recipient is added there or not. So I'll go to Thanks.io and I'm going to open our mailing list. Okay, so you can see Emily Chloe is over here. You can see the address is also here and you can see the added time. So we have successfully finished our integration and we have added a recipient here when an order was created in Shopify. So our integration is working fine. Now I'm going to show you this process again with one more example so that you can understand how this integration takes place in real time. So now I'm going to go back to my store over here and I'm going to buy a new product. So I'll buy a laptop. Buy it now. Okay, email smith0015@gmail.com. First name is Smith. Last name is Johnson. Company, I'll put here TVS. Address, I'm going to put E45 Arera Colony. Okay. All these things have come. PIN code. Okay. Phone number. Okay. Continue to shipping. Continue to payment. Okay. So here I'm going to enter some test card details. Bogus gateway. Expiry date. Fine. Security code. Pay now. Okay, so we have successfully created an order here in Shopify and the amount is 59,000 over here. You can see adding the taxes. So now let's go to Thanks.io and see if a new recipient is added there or not. I'll go to Thanks.io. I'll just refresh this page once. Okay, so you can see Smith Johnson is over here. You can see the address is here. You can see the added date and time. So we have successfully finished our integration and our integration is working fine. Okay, so now I'll go back to Pabbly Connect and I'm going to show you what has happened in our example. I'm just going to minimize this. Okay, so in our example, what has happened is first the information came from Shopify to Pabbly Connect and then from Pabbly Connect, the information went to Thanks.io. So now every time a new order is created in Shopify, a recipient will be created in Thanks.io automatically. So we have successfully finished the integration of Shopify and Thanks.io using Pabbly Connect.
Not just these two software applications, but you can integrate any software application using Pabbly Connect. If you have any queries, you can contact us at admin@pabbly.com and our team will help you. For more, you can also visit our website at www.pabbly.com. Thank you.